Drew Sanders, Ketron Jackson Jr. here. Trey Biddy, kick us off, please.
Yeah, Drew, I was curious what you thought about Day Hunter, the running back. He's got 821 yards on 120 carries, 8 touchdowns this year. What kind of back is he? Just your thoughts overall on him as a player.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a really good back. I mean, Liberty's a really good team. I mean, they've competed in every single game, and I mean, they barely lost to Wake Forest. They're a solid team, and it'll be a good contest. And their back, I think, is one of the better players on the offense, and it'll be a good test for us.
Just for both of you guys, with Hugh Freeze, formerly coaching in the SEC, I'm sure you guys probably remember from him from back then. What are your thoughts on him as a coach and what he's done at Liberty?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a good coach, especially if you have a coach with experience in the SEC. He's played against SEC schools. He's going to know them a little bit more than coaches that haven't, of course. But obviously, he has that experience. So looking forward to playing him for sure, though.
Ketron, you want to comment on that?
Just having, like Drew said, having experience in from watching film, they're a very disciplined team and they play really hard. So, you know, bringing that over to Liberty, and that's why they had the success they have right now.
Thanks, fellas.
Otis.
Drew, you and Bumper, one of the best linebacker combinations in the SEC and country, but when Pooh Paul comes in, doesn't seem to be a big drop off. Talk about how important it is to have someone like him that can come into the game, and you know, you guys don't go backwards when he's in the game. You know.
Yeah, it's extremely important. I mean, you got multiple players that can be on the field multiple players that can start. I mean, if you got somebody that needs a break, you can throw somebody in and not have to worry about, having a drop off, like you said. And, Pooh keeps getting better and better. And, he keeps pushing all of us and we keep pushing him. And it's just, we got a great system we got going.
Both you guys, what have you seen from Quincy Mack at cornerback? I mean, he's a freshman, played wide receiver with you, Ketron. Now he's over at cornerback and competing for a starting spot after just a few weeks. Both you guys kind of comment on what you've seen from him?
He's really just an athlete. Like, I watched his film in high school. He played both sides, and I mean, like, you have an athlete like that, he can go from playing receiver to playing DB, and he's been looking great. Me and him got a few one-on-one matchups, and I'm excited for him.
Yeah, I mean, just watching him going through practice and stuff. I mean, he can do some things that, it kind of wows you a little bit, but he's extremely athletic, and just the way he's adapted to playing defense so fast, it's really amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Christina.
Ketron, we've talked a lot about Matt Lander's kind of recent resurgence and how he's had a couple of really good games. Just how have you seen him grow as a receiver?
I always saw, like, from when he first got here, he was a good receiver, good, fast, strong receiver. And it was just the amount of time where, like, now offense is looking better and we're doing our job and we're pretty balanced offensively. So his game is going up a notch.
KJ and Coach Pittman have both talked about the key thing for Matt is kind of getting confidence early. Just how do you guys as teammates kind of help instill that in him?
Just like talking to him, just keeping him in a game. Like, and during the game, so you can ride an emotional wave, you can have your ups and downs, but just staying in his ear, making sure he's positive, and when the play comes, he makes it.
Thank you.
Bob.
Hey guys. Hey Drew, I don't know how well you've got to know Hudson Clark, your first year here, but just wondering maybe what you think about him. He's played corner, played safety, former walk-on, had it's got some national honors after BYU. Just what do you think about Hudson and maybe the versatility and what he's given you guys?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously a great player. We can depend on him. We could throw him in multiple positions and be able to believe in him. And just the way he's been able to, help our team, especially on defense. And just, obviously you've seen the stats and the way he's been playing. And he's just he really boosts our defense. And we're extremely confident up front knowing he's back there. And just whenever he's on the field, it kind of brings a lot of confidence to our defense. He just creates a lot of plays.
Hey, Ketron, I'm sure you've gone against Hudson some in practice. What do you think about him as a DB and the fact he can play multiple positions when the secondary's been banged up?
Hudson is very smart, very disciplined, very sound technique wise, and he's gotten really better. Like from last year, like going 1v1 versus him to this year, and he's grown to being a great player.
How do you think he's gotten better?
Like he's very smart, and now it's like it was lacking, like probably like in speed wise, I get him, but now like I know like his technique has got a lot better.
And then for both of you guys, I know you got bigger and better goals and winning 6 games, but if you win Saturday, you get bowl eligible, and then obviously you can go from there. But how big a deal would that be to get bowl eligible for the 2nd year in a row? Drew, you want to take that first thing, Ketron?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously would be a big deal to be, bowl eligible. We're, take it one game at a time. Our goal isn't just to win 6 games. Our goal is to win more, but, winning Saturday would be big for our team. And obviously being bowl eligible, not every team gets to do that. So it would be a big deal for us and be a good accomplishment for the season.
Yeah, Ketron, you got a thought on that?
It'd be a confidence booster. Like we just put ourselves in to go 1-0 every week. So that's what we practice hard every day just to make sure we go 1-0 every week.
Thanks.
Tom, I'll close this out.
Yeah. Hey guys. Most SEC teams will play 2 or 3 games against lower level competition, but this will be the 2nd ranked non-conference team you played. What's it been like? Not really having a kind of a break in the schedule. Every game's been tough, Ketron.
I mean, that is Arkansas. I came to Arkansas. We had a tough schedule last year, tough schedule this year. I mean, you playing the SEC. No matter who you play, we just gotta go with the mindset that we treat every team the same, and we're gonna go and be 1-0.
Yeah, Drew, what's it like playing a 2nd team in non-conference that's ranked?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, it's pretty fun. I mean, you're looking forward to playing them and you're not overlooking them at all. I think everyone's pretty focused and it's not a week you can slack off because if you do slack off and slip up, you'll get beat. So I think it's just good for our team, be on our toes every single week. And we're excited to have another test this week.
Ketron, you got to run the old end around last week, man. How did that turn out for you?
It felt pretty great. Wish I could have gotten in the end zone, but it felt pretty good to get the ball in my hands like that.
All right. And just the balance you guys have had on offense, you're 1 yard apart in like 245 rushing or passing and 246 with the other. How difficult does that make the prep for opposing teams?
I mean, like when you have where we can run and we can pass, like the defense don't know what to play in, or like you can't load the box because then we'll create one-on-one matchups outside, or you can't sit back and have everybody back because we got a dominant rushing game. So.
All right, my last question, Drew. First time at home for you guys in about 5 weeks. What's it going to feel like getting back on the home turf?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, we've been away for a while, and the crowd will play a big game or a big role in our games. As there's a lot of teams will say once they, it's hard to play here against us, and it'll be fun to have that home field advantage again.
Yeah, Ketron, how jacked up are you guys to get back home here?
Really excited. We haven't been home in a while, and the crowd gonna bring the energy for us. It's gonna be a fun game.
Appreciate it, guys.
No problem.
Ketron, appreciate it, guys.